Identify the marked cell, marked one in sarcomere. Again, I am telling again and again, I have given this diagram in your main video also, that I don't know why nowadays they are asking these diagrams every year. So they will give you this diagram and they will ask you which is Z line, which is A, which is I, which is H, and all those. So if you remember, if you see the dark line, which is in the middle of the light zone, you can see the light zone. So the middle of the light zone is always Z line. So A will be what? Z line. So A will be Z line. Okay. Then what about this B? So B is, you can see the light zone. So light zone is called as isotropic band. So that will be I band. Okay, I band. So B will be I band. Now coming to C. C is the dark. You can see the dark area, which is called as A band. C will be A. And D, let me see D. D is in between that, called as H zone. H band. So answer is clear cut B, but let me discuss in detail. Z line to Z line is called as one sarcomere. It is called as one sarcomere. In the center we have myosin. The red one is myosin. It is forming A band. A band. So myosin is forming mainly A band. I band is mostly formed by the actin, and the unoverlapped area of the actin is called as H zone. H zone. So on the both side of the Z line we have what? Actin or myosin? Actin. So they are light. So if you see the middle of the light zone, it is always Z line. Middle of the light zone is always, it is not the dark, it is middle of the light zone is always what? Z line. So middle of the this zone will be Z line, and Z line to Z line is one sarcomere. So you can see from here to here can be one sarcomere. So between two Z line we have one sarcomere. So for the exam, always see the dark line, and that should be in between the light band, I band. So the mid of the I band can be Z line, and the mid of the dark band can be M line. You must know that. And between Z to Z is called as sarcomere. So Z is the dark line found at the center of I band, marking the boundary of sarcomere. Boundary of sarcomere. Why? Z to Z is sarcomere. Anchors actin filament from adjacent sarcomere. I band is the light band seen in the striated muscle, composed of only thin filament. Actin is the thin filament, and thin filament is made up of what? Actin, troponin, and tropomyosin. Thick filament is made up of myosin. Okay. So answer is very much clear. Answer is B.